Come through me.
From the moment you step inside this southeast London prison, you can't help but notice the enhanced security. New entry scanners for visitors and staff alike. The focus here, an attempt to stop the smuggling of contraband, especially drugs, a trade fueling violence in prisons across the country.
This is like the different spices that they have.
This detector sniffs for chemical traces linked to drugs like the synthetic cannabis spice, often sprayed onto letters by smugglers and posted into the prison.
It will come up red and it will tell you what spices that it's indicating for.
The smuggling of mobile phones into prison is still a significant problem, and this piece of portable electronic equipment is another tool in the armoury of the prison. It's gone off at the moment. It detects pieces of metal, so a mobile phone, even a SIM card smuggled inside someone's body can be detected by this. HMP ISIS is one of 10 prisons benefiting from extra security and increased staffing. Halfway through this year-long violence reduction pilot, this officer says there are still significant safety issues, but things are better than they were even just a few months ago.
We were a lot more manic, there was a lot more alarm bells, a lot more violence, a lot more incidents of drugs and people having to be treated for the effects of drugs, and at the moment it has, definitely decreased.
The Prisons Minister has gambled big on cutting drugs and violence, vowing to resign by August if there's no meaningful improvement. Worryingly for him, official figures from a few months back still show violence on the rise. But anecdotally, he says most governors at the 10 pilot prisons are telling him the picture is improving.
I'm confident in the governors, yes. I'm confident we've got the right approach, and I'm confident that if I stand in front of you in August, we will have brought that violence down and I won't have to resign. But if I'm wrong, I will resign.
Here, it's not just about extra security. They're attempting to engage prisoners in more meaningful projects, like this prison restaurant, where they're taught hospitality-related trades.
It's good, it's helping out. It gives people more of a momentum as well. When you're doing something, kills time, gives you enthusiasm to want to do better and change.
And this is definitely a first. Mindfulness classes, which include meditation.
So just closing your eyes.
Prisoners, we're told, are surprisingly receptive to a bit of inner reflection.
Notice those sensations rise and pass.
But the governor acknowledges this prison, like so many others, has still some way to go before inner peace is replicated on the landings.
We're coming out of a long period where things have been so challenging that it will take some time, I think, to reverse some of those fundamental issues that have been so difficult for us to deal with. But I think what you see at ISIS is that with investment we are starting to bend the curve.
The number of prisoners testing positive for drugs here has halved since the new security measures were introduced. But replicating this across all jails countrywide will take far more investment than the government has so far committed to.